In a world where the absurd dances with reality, one figure stands out as both a nightmare and a paradox. Meet Madcracker, the infernal offspring of Satan himself. Born amid tempestuous storms in the fiery bowels of hell, his entrance into the world was marked by thunder and brimstone. From his very first breath, Madcracker was engulfed in the chaotic symphony of the underworld, the wails, the clashes, and the eerie hums that permeate the thick, sulphurous air. These sounds, bizarre and unsettling to any mortal ear, were the lullabies of his infancy. As he grew, these cacophonies of hell moulded his very essence, nurturing a deep, resonant love for what would become his destiny: heavy metal music. With every passing day, Madcracker's fingers itched to recreate the hellish sounds that surrounded him. Inherited from his dark progenitor was not only a realm of eternal flame, but an intense, demonic charisma. This trait would become his most powerful tool, setting the stage for a life filled with controversy and unparalleled influence. Thus, from the fiery depths, a dark star was born, destined to blaze a trail of both awe and atrocity. Harnessing the chaotic symphonies of hell, Madcracker ascended as a formidable force in the metal music scene. From the fiery depths of the underworld, he brought forth a sound that was as intense as his own origins. With a guitar in his hands, he didn't merely strum strings, he conjured storms of sonic fury, feared for their power to captivate and terrify. Madcracker's journey to becoming a metal maestro was marked by his relentless dedication to mastering the guitar. His riffs, heavy and harrowing, echoed the tumult of his infernal heritage. These were not just melodies, they were anthems of the abyss, resonating with a dark energy that only he could summon. The blend of heavy metal with these infernal influences became Madcracker's signature style. It was a sound that filled arenas and chilled the spines of even the most hardened metalheads. His fame grew, as did the fear he inspired, with many believing his music was a portal to dark realms. With each strum, Madcracker didn't just play music, he unleashed pandemonium. Yet the guitar was not his only tool. Madcracker's life was a canvas of bizarre and contentious acts. Delving into the depths of his unconventional pursuits, we find Madcracker's peculiar obsession with midget hunting. This unusual hobby was not driven by malice, but by an almost supernatural fascination with individuals of smaller stature. Madcracker roamed the lands not as a predator, but as a curious collector of encounters, each meeting adding to his labyrinth of eccentricities. On another eccentric front, Madcracker harbored an inexplicable animosity towards Canada. The origins of this bizarre sentiment are shrouded in whimsical theories. Some say it all started when a Canadian moose audaciously interrupted one of his hunting expeditions. Others whisper that it was a misunderstood comment made by the Canadian Prime Minister that sparked this peculiar vendetta. Regardless of its beginnings, this anti-Canada sentiment became a hallmark of Madcracker's unpredictable nature. Perhaps the darkest hue on his canvas was his venture into the creation of diseases. With a malevolent genius only a son of Satan could possess, Madcracker concocted plagues that swept across continents. This nefarious act was not just a display of his sinister capabilities, but also a grim reminder of the chaos he could unleash at will. Madcracker thrived in the shadows of his own oddities, each more bewildering than the last. From the stages of metal concerts to the political arena, Madcracker's ambitions knew no bounds. He slithered into the US presidential race with a campaign as unorthodox as his life. Imagine a candidate whose platform was built not just on promises, but on a palpable sense of dread, mixed with an undeniable dark charisma. His speeches, laden with metaphors drawn from his hellish heritage and metal music lyrics, captivated some and horrified others. The narratives that swirled around his presidential run were as bizarre as they were captivating. Rumours abounded that his rallies were more akin to dark rituals, and his policy proposals often sounded like plots from a dystopian novel. Was he serious, or was this just another performance? The lines blurred dramatically. Public reaction was a spectacle in itself. Some saw him as the ultimate anti-establishment figure, while others feared the literal embodiment of a political apocalypse. But through it all, Madcracker's name was whispered with a mix of intrigue and apprehension. Madcracker, the presidential hopeful, as absurd as it sounds, it was a reality we nearly faced. Madcracker's tale is a twisted tapestry, woven with the threads of the bizarre and the macabre. From the hellish depths to the spotlight of presidential campaigns, his journey defies the mundane, carving paths that are as unsettling as they are unprecedented. Reflecting on Madcracker, one sees a figure both cautionary and curiously inspiring, embodying the peculiar intersections of fear, fascination, and fame. What does his legacy teach us? It forces us to ponder the intricate dance between genius and madness. In the end, Madcracker remains an enigma, a stark reminder that the line between genius and madness is terrifyingly thin.